Hello, this is Gandair, and welcome back to... Huh? Clearly I missed something here. Oh, I'm not far enough in yet. Okay. There's a town that starts with a Z, I think. It's either Zarkitas Trade City or Germanus Peak that you have to open up before you can actually come to Nalveska Temple. Like, you have to go to one of those and then go back to Goog, I think. So we actually have to advance the story a little bit more. Let me show off a proposition real quick. Because we haven't done those. Propositions are that second option in the bars. And you kind of you can pick whatever. And you pay a certain amount of gold for information. You need to pick the number of days you want. You generally want to pick the longest in order to get the best rewards. You pick 3 generic characters to send on the mission. You cannot send any of your special characters or anything else at all, which kind of sucks. You can't even send Ramza. So, yeah, just those guys. And you generally want to put them in a class that you want them to gain JP in, because they get JP as a reward. Now, the number of days you pick is the number of days calendar time in the top left corner here that you have. So whenever you find 2 dots next to each other, especially 2 blue dots or anything that doesn't have a random battle, you just go back and forth for a little bit until the number of days passed that you need to have passed in order for the proposition to be completed. And which we're going to do that right here real quick. I've done some of this off camera, it's just it takes a long time, so that's why I'm not really doing much of it on camera. Okay, let's see if they're done yet. Nope. Call back means they're not done. Okay, so we'll give them a couple more days, a few more days to finish their job. And let's do 2 more. Okay, now let's check and see if they're done. And it says report job right there, it means they're finished. And, we left Zeltania Castle, and I worked on the recovery of the trade vessel Enterprise. With me around, this job's easy. That area's shallow waters ran the ship aground, but we tried our best. As a result, we were able to recover it. Various cargo was found in the recovered vessel, but there was one big treasure chest that stood out. Carlos opened it with courage. Inside was a treasure I've never seen before. This job was a big success. This is the way. That's all there is to report. Whoa, we found blue materia. Holy shit. That's... The items and stuff that you find show up in the Brave story pane. You can go click on them. As you can see, I've done a bunch of these already. Blue materia. In the ancient magic city of Salonia, the people used to seal their wisdom in magic orbs for posterity. These orbs are called materia, and they raise the skills of whoever possesses them. Also tells you when you got it. Adult spread. And you can discover hidden areas too, and it also shows them. It also keeps a record of all of your proposition history. Keeps track of all of the characters in the game. Like, period, at all. All of them. And even if you want to click on, it'll tell you about them. Like, August, for example. From Ruofans of Limberry, knight apprentice of the local knights under Elmdor, the leader of Limberry. The Sadolphus aristocracy lost power with the 50-Year War. As August is trying to regain his family status by becoming a knight, he was killed at Fort Zeekden during the battle to annihilate the Death Corps. And it'll tell you about them and stuff like that. Gafgarian, a mercenary hired by the Hakutan Knights to escort Princess Oveli to Igros. He was the leader of the Teuton Knights during the 50-Year War, but his brutal fighting style forced him out of the Knights after the war. Died in battle at Lionel Castle. And if they're still alive, it'll show their age. See, like Dice Dark, age 43. If they're not, like, who's another good one to click on? Like Meluda. It doesn't show her age because she's dead. And the record up here Lets you go back and revisit any cutscene in the game that you want, that you missed. You can go back and check those out. On the side right there, it says injured and casualties. I forget what injured stands for, but casualties means the number of people that have died and crystallized and been unrecoverable. So far, that has been Boko, Sullivan, and Lloyd. I don't know why it says 4, though. Was there a 4th? I'm not sure. But, no time to worry about that now. So that's the Brave story. We'll just go back on with the getting on now. Oh, well, since we don't need her to be a ninja, let's go ahead and change her back to a summoner, like she should be. There's an Uribo in my party. Why is there an Uribo in my party? Make it go away. Ability, let's give her... Oh, no, that stays. She gets her math skill back. And she gets her move +2 back. We got another Uribo! Another... tree. Actually, no, get lower level one. I'm gonna keep the Uribo and I'm gonna poach it. I'm breeding trees because the highest tier of tree drops a Night Sword when you poach it. Okay, is there anything new in the shops? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I'm gonna save right here. That's some weird-ass audio lag. We're going to Bed Desert. I forget what the hell happens here, but we'll find out, won't we? God, stop lagging. We can close some random windows in the background. No, just quit. There we go. Not that guy. Uribo! And Beowulf. I'm using the hell out of Beowulf because he's cool. Breeze, a holy dragon. Kind of want to use worker number 8, to be honest. Actually, let's go ahead and use worker number 8. This might be the worst idea I've ever had. Actually, let's state right here. That way, in case I fuck up, I can just come back to it and fix it. Instead of having to restart the entire game and then go back to the formation screen and blah, 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 blah. And I'll do the opening whatever, because there's always dialogue at the beginning of these things. And then I'll stop it and I'll do the whole battle in the next video. Hey, who's that guy? They're all spread? Nice wind. Should be enough to float them in around the air for most of the day. Uh-oh. Didn't think I'd see you here. What are the Shrine Knights doing here? You said spread. What the hell did you spread? Want to know? Guess I can tell you because there's nothing you can do now. Spill it. What did you spread? This! Oh! Poison! That's right. I spread this to the Hokuton province. Any soldier who inhales this will be too sick to fight. The High Priest doesn't want Galtana to win the war. That's correct. If the Hokuton can't fight their best, then Anten will open the fortress, totally annihilating it, making it a good chance to kill Galtana and Orlandu. Of course, plans are set to kill Larg in the confusion. It'll probably be easier to kill him in the confusion over the poisoning. What? You should be happy. The war will end. From now on, we'll be the center of authority. The people want that. No more of you aristocrats ruling the kingdom. I won't let that happen. I'll end the war differently. I knew you'd say that. We're all poisoned. That puts us in a distinct disadvantage. This is for a defeat Balk. Alright, I'll see you... Wait, do I have the first turn? I do, so I will see you in the next video.